what's inside of me. Girl next door and nothing more. But looks to see what is underneath can save the day, take your fear away. I can be your Superman. Let me love you like no one can. When your heart starts coming apart and no one understands, call on me. Call on me. Not all heroes run around in caves, fighting evil out in outer space. I'm gonna lift you up when they say you're through. Baby, all you need is someone to believe in you. Ooh, I can be your Superman. Let me love you like no one can. When your heart starts coming apart and no one understands, call on me. Oh, yeah. Call on me. Look up in the sky, we're going higher and higher, higher and higher. Call on me. Ooh, call on me. Ooh, call on me. Call on me. Oh, quarantine. Hi guys. This is my first time streaming on YouTube. Usually I stream on Facebook or Instagram, but this is very exciting. Let me know what you think and what's going on. We got Nuggets here. Nuggets is quarantined too. He doesn't want to get bird flu or anything. And we also have Picada, the newest addition to the family. So yes, as you can see, I've gone fully crazy during quarantine, right? Riasha, you need to get it together. Get it together, girl. Thank you guys so much for watching. What do you think? Should we do more of this? Is this interesting? Is this something you would like to see more often? Or should I just go back to my cave? It's nice to stay in touch with everybody and all hang out. Maybe we should do this again. Let's see. Okay, so today, let me know what would be a good day for you, because maybe we can pick a specific day and a specific time and just do it every week at that day. I don't know, today is Wednesday. Do Wednesdays work for you? Maybe we could do like a Wednesday afternoon. So maybe we do Wednesdays at, I don't know, 1 o'clock? Wednesday's good. Okay, I'm seeing, oh, I like this time slot. So the East Coast likes this. Wednesdays. It's a date. I'm not ashamed to say I hope it always will stay this way. My hat is on, won't you stand up and take a bow? And if you threw a party, invited every houseplant you knew, well, you would see the biggest gift would be for me. And the card attached would say, thank you for being a friend. 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 If it's a car you like, I surely buy you a Cadillac. Whatever you need, any time of the day or night. I'm not ashamed to say I hope it always will stay this way. Again, my hat is on, won't you stand up and take a bow? And when we both get older, with walking canes and hair of gray, have no fear, even though it's hard to hear, I will stand real close and say, thank you for being a friend. 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 I want to thank you. I said, oh, I want to thank you. Thank you for being a friend. I want to thank you. Thank you for being a friend. I want to thank you. Thank you for being a friend. And when we die and float away into the night, the Milky Way, you hear me call as we ascend. I'll say your name, then once again, thank you for being a ba 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 ba. I am personally very in favor of any song that has ba-ba-bas in it. Call me a sheep. Ba-ba-ba, ba-ba-ba-ba, ba-ba-ba, ba-ba-ba, ba-ba-ba. I said I want to thank ba-ba. You can take any part you want. You can take the ba, ba-ba-ba, ba. You can go, I want to thank ba-ba. You take that part. I want to thank. We got some ba-bas, I like it. And then there's also just the thank you for being a friend. Ba-ba-ba. Thank you for being a friend. Thank you for being a friend. Ba-ba-ba. Thank you for being a friend. Thank you for being a. Imagine me and you, I do. I think about you day and night. It's only right to think about the houseplants you love and water them well. So happy together. If I should call you up, invest a dime, and you say you belong to me and ease my mind, imagine how the world would be so very fine, so happy together. I can can't see me live streaming to no one but you for all my life. When you're with me, not even Spectrum can make us be through for all my life. Me and you and me, no matter what Barry says, it has to be. The only one for me is you, and you for me. So happy together. I can't see me loving nobody but you for all my life. When you're with me, baby, the skies will be blue for all my life. Me and you and Augie too. No matter how they toss the dice, it had to be. The only one for me is you, and you for me. So happy together. You're not gonna believe the part that's next. Ba 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 ba. Me and you. Have I mentioned you and me? No matter how they toss the dice, it had to be. The only one for me is you, and you for me. So happy together. So happy together. Ba 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 ba. How is the weather? It's really, really hot. It was 103 degrees at my house yesterday, and that's pretty hot. Ba 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 major chord. Close your eyes and I'll kiss you. Tomorrow I'll miss you. Remember, I'll always be true. And then while I'm away, I'll ride home every day, and I'll send all my wacky to you. I'll pretend that I'm kissing the lips I am missing, and hope that my dreams will come true. And then while I'm away, I'll ride home every day, and I'll send all my wacky to you. All my houseplants I will send to you, and I have a lot. Oh, my houseplants, darling, I'll be true. Woo! Close your eyes and I'll kiss you. Tomorrow I'll miss you. Remember, I'll always be true. And then while I'm away, I'll ride home every day, and I'll send all my houseplants to you. All my houseplants I will send to you. Gotta put a hole in the box so they can breathe. All my houseplants, darling, I will be true. Oh, my houseplants, oh, my houseplants, ooh, oh, my houseplants, I will send to you. Oh, oh, you might notice a certain word is being spelled out. Oh, I haven't met your mama, don't know your middle name. All I know is I'm smiling. you're to blame. Don't ask about the future, I won't talk about your past. This could be eternity, burn out fast. We can't see where it goes, we don't have to know. Hey, we're okay just the way we are. Whoa, baby, I don't care, let them stay. We don't have to put a name on it. Ooh, no, no. Whoa. I like the way my name sounds, falling from your lips, stealing all your t-shirts, they're a perfect fit. Never been romantic, and I'm not afraid to start, but it kills me just a little every time we part. Tell me, what's this feeling? Could this be the real thing? Hey, we're okay, we're okay, just the way we are. Oh, I don't care, baby, let things get. We don't have to put a name on it, put the blame on it. We got a way about it. Woo. Thank you, Christine. Oh yeah, thank you, Charles. Oh, oh, oh. Strange things happening here, shifting, switching, sifting through my ear. Don't look over your shoulder where you turn to stone. They tell you they love you, you're all alone. End of the day when the cows have come home. Ooh, you and I better keep an eye on it. Ooh, I'm gonna keep an eye on it. Somebody's been sleeping in my bed. Somebody's been eating my bread. You know I try, but it's messing with my head. Oh, my head, thanks, Phil. So I'm burning the candle at both of the ends, keeping track of the people that try to pretend. The feeling ain't falling on top of our heads. Oh, the hope in my heart is still burning somehow, but the wind keeps on trying to blow it all out. Gotta keep keeping it going somehow. Ooh, so I'm gonna keep an eye on it. Ooh, I better keep an eye on it. I'm pulling at the threads, no telling where it ends. Wheels within wheels, within wheels. nuggets. Really nice nuggets. Hey, I spy with my eye, wheels turning, world burning. I spy with my eye, wheels turning, wheels turning. I spy with my wheels turning. I spy with my wheels, 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 wheels turning, 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 turning. Far away, the ship is taking me far away from the memories of the people who care if I live or die. Starlight, I will be chasing the starlight till the end of my life. I don't know if it's worth it anymore. Hold you in my arms. I just wanted to hold you in my arms. My life, you electrify my life. Let's conspire to ignite all the souls that would die just to be alive. I'll never let you go if you promise not to fade away, never fade away. Our hopes and expectations, black holes and revelations. Our hopes and expectations, black holes and revelations. Hold you in my arms. I just wanted to hold you in my arms. Far away, the ship is taking me far away from the memories of the people who care if I live or die. I'll never let you go if you promise not to fade away, never fade away. Our hopes and expectations, black holes and revelations. Our hopes and expectations, black holes and revelations. Hold you in my arms. I just wanted to hold you in The word I'm spelling that I spelled is thanks. Welcome to Weekly Wacky numero 6. We started with thank you for being a friend, which kind of had the hint in there. Happy together, little acrostic poem situation. Originally I was going to do all your love, but then I doubted my ability to remember some of the chords to it. So we went to all your love in, names, keep an eye, and of course our usual song for this stream, which is Starlight. Can you believe it has been 6 years? Wow. What began as the quarantine evolved into Weekly Wacky Wednesday, which we saw the creation of houseplants. We have our little houseplant friend here to pay homage to that. And the tomato spritz has gotten us through. We did have some enemies along the way that tried to stop us. Katarzyna, thank you. We had, whoa, Paul, thank you very much. 72 months. Wow, that's a lot of months. We had Barry the squirrel. Do any of you guys, you remember Barry the squirrel? We had my internet service provider, which really was trying to bring us down for a while, but we didn't let it. That was about it. But, they tried, but we didn't let them win. And it was kind of hard to get a hold of him. I had to talk to his agents and go back and forth a little bit, try to make sure I could get the right price for him. And boy, did I have to save up. Did I have to squirrel away quite a lot of peanuts to accomplish this. But we have a very special guest who you might remember from the old days of Weekly Wacky. Oh, Ken, thank you so much. Absolutely. Let me put my squirrel aside. Carol and Priscilla. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Carol and Priscilla. Happy birthday to you. Thank you for coming to Detroit. That was a really fun show. And Bruno, thank you so much. 3 times 6. Ooh, look at that. I like the math of this. All right, wait, let me see. Okay, I wasn't sure if he was going to be up for this, but no, don't get too close. If you have any questions with Larry, not with him, if any questions for Larry about what it's like, to have started Weekly Wacky Wednesday and then what it was like for him when I moved and he couldn't find where I lived, if anybody has any questions for him. And since we're also celebrating, this is full on wacky today. Since this is also the 6th, I thought it'd be fitting to wear my Paw Patrol crown, which I just made last night. So, just wearing a Paw Patrol crown, holding the puppet squirrel. That's about right. Well, let's see. Dang, Omar, that's a good memory. Aquila and the Bee reference. Thank you so much. I feel really lucky to have been able to share this with everybody for the last 6 years and all of the inside jokes that have been created, the squirrels who have been fraternized with, the highly acidic beverages consumed. It's been a really wonderful way to spend 6 years worth of Wednesdays. The seal of approval. This is the same headband. I've got like one headband, so it's kind of used for everything. All right, so questions for our friend here. It must be hard to play the guitar with a puppet on your hand. Let's see. Why do I feel like this is a screenshot here? All right, hang on. Let's move the camera down. Special request. Sort of a question for Larry. Is it hard to play the guitar? He says, not if you have a can-do spirit. I'm waiting on the day. Gotta turn the thing on. To come. I'm waiting on the day to come. Jackie! Thank you! Dino Nuggets, pickles, Taco Bell, coffee and tomato spritz. Oh, and Alina made a Play-Doh cake. I love that. Thank you to you and to Alina, who I think is our youngest fan here on Weekly Wacky. Howard, thank you! To come. Wanna be moving at the speed of sound. Wanna move so fast my feet don't hit the ground. It's kind of a dull sound. Feel the ocean. Don't look down till I get back home. Wanna be waking out of a dream. When I wake up, you'll be right in front of me. Oh, I'm gonna be holding you in my arms till I get back home. Oh, 3, that's pretty young too. I'm waiting on the day to come. I'm waiting on the day to come. Thank you, Quid. So to answer your question, yes, it is hard to play guitar with a squirrel. But, you know, it's all about, are you willing to put the time in? I think we could put a little pick on his little hand, and then we might be able to be a little bit more able to play. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Okay. Questions for Larry. You said, how is he doing with the heat? He says it's all right now because generally he can stay in the shade. But if it continues like this all the way through until the end of the year, it's really going to take a toll on him. Yeah, I can understand that. I pretty much feel the same way. Yes, Christine makes a good point. If you just tuned in, don't change. Do not adjust the horizontal or the vertical. Squirrels playing guitar are completely normal here. Okay. Larry, when are you going on tour with Nuggets? They did one small tour where they kind of were getting their act together, some small cities, and they're thinking about maybe taking it on the road this fall. Very nice. Larry, what's the toughest nut that you've had to crack? Calculus. He said calculus really got him. Volumes of solids of revolution kind of did it for him. I know. I felt the same way. You don't have to hit your head. It doesn't make sense to a lot of us. Well, I only got him for so long. So if anyone has any more questions for our friend here, just let me know. Oh, I love you too. Augie is around. We'll see. He probably will not make an appearance until a little bit later. It's probably a very good thing that he's not here while Larry's here, because I think some of you have been around when Larry and Augie were around at the same time. There's a lot there. Let's see. Let me see if I missed any questions up above. The squirrel is happy. He is happy. Well, I remember that too. Oh, is he a Dodgers fan or a Cubs fan? Are you a Dodgers or a Cubs fan? I was going to have him grab some Cubs memorabilia, but I don't have any really close to me. He's a Cubs fan. Yeah, he really loves them. He says he loves the Dodgers. He's a fan of Ohtani, but the Cubs have always had his heart, and you can see he gets pretty excited. I'm just a jealous squirrel. I was dreaming of the past, and my heart was beating fast. It's not me singing. I began to lose control. I began to lose control. I didn't mean to hurt you, and I'm sorry I made you cry. Oh, I didn't want to hurt you. I'm just a jealous squirrel. Yeah, that was very brave of you to share that. It's a very you kind of exposed your soul there. Well, Larry, thank you for hanging out. It's been such a joy to share 6 years of wackiness with you, and just really happy that we're your friends. So a round of applause for Larry, the guitar playing squirrel. A little applause. Yay. Thanks, buddy. Young squirrel, get out of my mind. That's interesting. He's nuts. So let me know if there are any songs that you want to hear. Also, points to anyone that can name all of these dogs on my head without Googling them. Can anyone name any of the dogs? I'll give you a hint. I think this one is Chase. Am I right? Is this one Chase? And she has a nice name, but I don't remember. Skylar? Chase and Skylar, maybe? Oh, a couple of peanuts for Larry. I will pass that on to him. He might take it to Taco Bell. I can't say for sure. Chase. Okay, we got Chase. I think Skylar, right? Monroeian Rhapsody. Shine. Oh, Mr. Weatherman. I know the storms going on are crazy right now. I hope if anyone is near all that, they're staying safe. Okay, Marshall. Wait, Chase is blue? Marshall, Sky. Which one's Marshall? Who's the dog? Who's the dog in the green hat and a sort of mischievous look in his eye? Look at him. He's plotting. Malcolm Gladwell has a podcast about why he likes Paw Patrol. I thought that was maybe the setup to a joke, but I couldn't think of any like outliers or like Goliath pun with Paw Patrol. I couldn't quite get there. Aw, thank you very much, Bruno. Zuma is green. Okay, dog 1, dog 2, dog 3, and dog 4. Go dogs, go. Well, whatever they're called, we appreciate them. All right, I saw Monroe, and that was one of the first songs that was played on number 1 of Weekly Wacky, which wasn't called number 1. It was just called Join My Quarantine. But we did play that on there. You don't see my face in the magazine. Don't expect a lot of applause when we go out. I'll never thank the Academy or travel with an entourage. But oh, you should know when you take my hand, I feel like Marilyn Monroe. When we're close, no matter where we are, I feel like a movie star, like Marilyn Monroe. I used to stay on the sidelines. Rocky's the one that's plotting. Keeping my head down and speaking low. But now I'm craving the limelight. Ever since you come around, oh, you should know when you take my hand, I feel like Marilyn Monroe. When we're close, I get carried away. Music starts to play. keep my feet on the ground. No make believe, but my head gets lost in the cloud whenever you're with me. Oh, you should know when you take my hand, I feel like Marilyn Monroe when we're close, no matter where we are. Oh, you should know when you take my hand, I feel like Marilyn Monroe when we're close, no matter where we are. I feel like a movie star, like Marilyn Monroe. That's such a nice comment from Bandcamp. Ooh. Nice work, Alina. So we've got left. Okay, so coming from here, I'm not sure. I'm trying to think how that's showing up on there. Marshall the Fire Dog. Fire Dog. Sky. Okay. Rocky. And Rubble. Oh, Rubble. That's this guy. He looks like a rubble. Dogs with jobs. Everybody's got to get a dog with a job. There's nothing here, but I keep hoping. Nope. That is so good. Bark the Builder. That's my era. Can someone fix it? Can somebody fix it? Fix it. Yes, we can. Very well said, Phil. It is good to have a subject matter expert. That's the cool thing about all of us houseplants too, is that we all are experts in something very random. Like for me, it's how to talk to squirrels. But we have people here who have very specialized knowledge in many different fields, which I really love. If anyone ever needs to know how to talk to a squirrel or put some dogs on a headband, I'm your girl. And, that's all I have to say about that. But my mom is trying to teach her dog to turn the lights on and off. I thought that was maybe the setup for a joke too. But that's real? That's an impressive dog. Ah, yes, mystery drink. This is actually coffee. Not too much of a mystery, but it is what it looks like. Talking to squirrels on a headband. See, that's a different union now. I'll have to send that one aside. All right, what else did I see? Oh, Shine. I saw Shine. We're getting some original requests, which is always a good time. Let me switch pics. Yes. Who is it that said my nails are gone? They don't stay on very long. But see, here's what happens sometimes when you try to play without it. The nail and you can imagine if you're doing it night after night on a tour or something, it gets really worn down. And I was doing this benefit on the weekend. Charles, thank you. Here's a cord as a thanks. It's a nice cord. I was doing a benefit and we were all carpooling up. And Tommy, whose benefit it was for this education fund, he pulled something off his nail. I was like, what are you doing? He's like, oh yeah, this was something I learned. I'll put like a press on just from the drugstore. Now his wasn't sparkly and pink like mine was, but he said, yeah, I'll put it on he puts it on his middle finger because he holds a pick like this. I hold a pick like this. So for me, it's more this finger. But he says, yeah, otherwise, the finger gets really kind of worn down. And you don't want to be playing with a bloody finger. It's not good. I've done it. I've actually stained guitar wood with pointer finger blood, which is pretty gross. But had I ever known? Well, Tommy and I met around over 10 years ago doing this animated project, a rock and roll animated thing. Yeah. So we knew each other from then, but we hadn't played together in a while. But it's just crazy to know that somebody else is doing it. So if you want to feel like a rock star, you can put that on your nail. Or if you are not the kind of person that the way you hold a pick causes your nail to get ground down, you're lucky. But I was happy to know I'm not the only one. All right, Shine. Hold me down when I get restless. Lift me up when I am hopeless. Pour me out when I feel heavy. And when I get empty, fill me up. Do you remember when we used to be fearless? Way back when we knew less. Well, I still believe in a goodness, even when it's hard to find. We can shine. Shine, 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 shine. We don't have to know what the future holds. Just put your hand in mine. And I don't have to see what's ahead of me. Let's just take our time and shine, shine, shine. Yeah, yeah, shine, shine, shine. Oh, yes, shine, shine. Everybody knows, even if you're a squirrel playing guitar, you gotta shine. Shine, shine. It was funny watching back that original Weekly Wacky video, sort of the predecessor of it, because in one part I remembered saying, well, it looks like we're going to be staying home for a couple weeks here. So, we'll see how it goes. And I was talking to people in other parts of the world. I was like, are you having to stay home? Do you have the virus there too? And it's just really wild to see how little we all knew at the beginning, and how we were all just like, all right, let's band together. I remember band together being said a lot, especially from musicians who kind of enjoyed the pun. But I'm just so grateful that we've all been able to share this together and make it through that time, which was so crazy. And that now that we are able to leave our houses, we still decide to hang out every Wednesday and have wackiness and have music and have acidic beverages together. Yeah, the 60-second, the don't hoard. Yeah, remember that? Just remember going to the grocery store, and this was happening everywhere, I guess, and pasta was just gone. No pasta. You want pasta? Too bad. You can have What was usually left? What's the thing that nobody ends up wanting to take from the grocery store? I don't know. I can't think of a good example. You can have a rutabaga. You get the rutabaga. I don't know. The first 60 seconds, Sarah, was the same day. Wow. I didn't know that. It was pasta bedtime. I don't know. 14 days. Was that what we were saying? 14 days? Wow. See, I don't even remember that. It's pretty crazy that we all, well, those of us here, we made it through that, and I'm glad that we're still hanging. Wow. Yeah, that was something. But you know what? We talked to chickens, we talked to squirrels. I do have something from that time though that I've always wondered about. I lived in a condo, and I had neighbors below and then kind of around, but I was up the steps, so I was on the second floor. And I would feed, as you know, I would feed the squirrels, Larry and Barry and all of them. And I bought peanuts, so I would start leaving it out for the squirrels. And more squirrels started coming. You know, the word got out. They must have put it on Squirrel Reddit or whatever, which is called, and it's spelled with a C. And so anyways, it got to where I couldn't even go out. I had this little patio and like a little chair out there. And it got to where I couldn't even go out on my little patio because the squirrels were always there. And I had a feeling that if I opened the door, they were just going to all come rushing in and they'd kick me out and squirrels would be living in there. But so when I finally moved out, I couldn't help but wonder, the person that moved in after me, did she, because it was a woman that moved in, did she end up not being able to use her back, yard? I wonder what happened with that. Microbrewery sold a quarantine pack. Oh, wow. Yeah, I mean, I wonder because, she probably didn't watch Weekly Wacky Wednesday, so how could she have known? But I wonder if, after moving in, she was sitting out there, she was sitting in the living room looking at that back door and just wondering why there were so many squirrels. I wonder if they ever got into the house. I don't know. We'll never know. You just never know how you touch someone's life, right? All right. Hit me with another request. We got time for a little bit, but what a fun time to look back over memory lane. What is it? Raised? Down memory lane. And I still have the same outfit. So there we go. It's my little, I don't want to do my hair beret. People Get Ready. Let's do it. I like it. Oh, Lovely Lies. That People Get Ready was just the first one I saw. But I like that one. I've been saying this for probably 6 years. I need to learn Anamala. Here we go. Curtis Mayfield. Oh, that chart was taken down. Why? Okay. Here's the Rod Stewart. Should all basically be the same chords. People get ready. There's a train coming. Don't need no baggage. You get on board. All you need is faith to hear the diesel humming. Don't need no ticket. You just thank the Lord. Yeah. People get ready. There's a train to Jordan, picking up passengers from coast to coast. Now faith is the key. Open the doors and board them. There's room for all among the loved and lost. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Now there ain't no room for the hopeless sinner. Thanks, Charles. Who's hard on mankind just to save his own. You don't need no ticket. You just thank the Lord. Yeah. Oh, people, get ready. There is a train coming. You don't need no baggage. I said you don't need no baggage. You don't need no baggage. You just get on board. All you need is faith to hear the diesel humming. You don't need no ticket. I said you don't need no ticket. You just thank the Lord. Oh, Litchfield and the Route 66 band. We've been wanting to get that together again. It was so much fun. It's just so hard. Salt. To get everyone's schedules together, you know? Oh, Christine. Well, I'm very glad that you've been here for the 6 minus 5 years. So 6 years. We definitely have to come back. We have to go to at least 7 years or 8 years or 9 years or 10 years. The future is unknown, but what I do know is that I love doing this. So as long as you're willing to hang out and be wacky with me, I'm willing to put a squirrel puppet on my hand and strum to the best of my ability. Aw, donor teller, thank you very much. Make it 18 years at least. At 6 years, you start losing teeth. Oh no! That's the sound I make when I lose teeth. 1,000 years of wackiness. Yes, definitely not solitude. As long as there's tomato spritz and tacos. Yeah, that'll be the name of my memoir. Well, have you ever wondered why the song Brandy was written by a band called The Looking Glass? I've wondered. So I pulled out the big book of Brandy to learn more. And it turns out that the band was all made up of optometrists. Yes, I didn't know it either. Aw, Ian, thank you very much. It has been a joy to me as well. So they were all optometrists, and they had just gotten out of optometrist school. What's the difference between an optometrist and an ophthalmologist? I don't know. I've always wondered that. Unrelated. So anyways, they just got out of the school, and they loved playing music in school. But all of their songs were about the eye, or about that chart that you look at that has the larger letters and then they slowly get smaller and then you start to feel bad about yourself as a person. Those. So, they wrote about things like retinas. They wrote about things like eye juice, They wrote about eye drops and those little drops that you put in your eyes and then they dilate your pupil and then you can't drive. So they had one that was a really great blues song that was like, my eyes dilated and I can't drive home. Yeah, baby. I said I got the pupil blues and I don't care who knows. Yeah. So that was one of their songs. It was really popular at high school. Wow, yeah, no Brandy in the beginning. It's a dark time. So yeah, they had all these songs and they graduated from eye school and they started to set up their eye practices. And they were really popular on the small eye circuit. But they said, you know what, guys? We got to do something to go mainstream. We can't just sing about wire-rimmed glasses. That's not something that your average person can relate to. And they were at the bar when they were talking about this. So what are we going to do? And one of their friends said, how about we write about eyelashes? He said, no, it's still related to eyes. And then the drummer was sipping on some brandy, and he said, boy, have I got an idea for you. He pulled out an acoustic guitar and played this whole song, and that's how it was created. That's why they're called the Looking Glass. There's a part, I don't know, what voice was that? On a western bay, and it serves 100 ships a day. Lonely sailors, Carl, pass the time away and talk about their homes. Aw, thanks, Jackie. I will be looking for that. And there's a girl in a harbor town, and she works laying whiskey down to say, Brandy, fetch another round. She serves them whiskey and wine, and the sailor said, Brandy, you're a fine girl. What a good wife you would be. Oh, your eyes could steal a sailor from the sea. Oh my gosh. Well, Brandy, she wears a braided chain with a special guest made from fine silver from the north of Spain. Lucky, that bears the name of the man that Brandy loves. Oh, it came from a summer's day, buried gifts from far away, but it made it clear he could not stay. No harbor was his home. If you know, you know. Sailors say, Brandy, you're a fine girl. Thanks, Charles. Oh my gosh, what a good wife you would be. But my life, my love, and my lady is the sea. Yes, it is. Yes, it is where Brandy used to watch his eyes when he told his sailor story. She could feel the ocean fall and rise. She saw its raging glory. Oh, but he had always told the truth. Lord, it was an honest man. And Brandy does her best to understand. At night, when the bars close down, Brandy walks through a silent town, and she goes, it's so quiet out here, and the man's not around. She still can hear him say, oh, she hears him say, Brandy, you're a fine girl. What a good wife you would be. But my life, my love, and my lady is the sea. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I said, Brandy, you are a fine girl. What a good, good wife you would be. But my life, my love, and my lady. Oh, my life, my love, and my lady. Oh, my life, my love, and my lady goes by the name of Taco Bell. Well, thank you everybody for hanging out. I don't know where our four-legged friend is. Augustus! Maybe he was offended that Larry came on. I don't know. Augs! I don't know. He must be on a phone call. Well, everybody, thank you for being here. For those of you who are on Patreon, yes, I will see you tomorrow for Secret Song Society. But 6 years, wow. It's been really a joy to know that every Wednesday is coming and wackiness will ensue. So stay well out there. Let's keep it going for at least another 6 years. I will see you. So yeah, and I'll be here next week. Since that tour canceled, I will be in town next week and the week after that and the week after that. So I'll see you soon. Happy 6 years, everybody. Thank you so much. Bye.